Hi FlossTube, I'm Joy.
I'm Emma Kay.
And we're the Carolina Stitchers. And this is FlossTube 27, but it's actually a special edition. We are starting a building block sale, and we're starting this with Missy and Kathy from Two Needles Pulling Thread, Megan from Sassy Southern Stitches, and Teresa from Garden Goose Stitcher. So we're super excited to start it, and I thought a fun way would be to make a video with our block series. We have some finished, we have some whips, and we have some waiting in the works. So we thought we'd share them with you and give you some inspiration of maybe not a traditional block series, but something we certainly consider a block, at least for us. So I think we'll go ahead and get started. Let's start with finishes. Do you have any block series finishes?
Not yet.
Not yet, but she's working on it. I'll start with Santa's Village, which I had framed at Michael's, and this is maybe more of a traditional, what you would think of as a block series. Country Cottage Needleworks. On my Instagram, I have some really close, detailed pictures of this, but I absolutely love it. There's no glass. I did glass free, and again, I had that framed at Michael's. And I have some more finishes that aren't fully finished that I'll share with you guys. This is Lizzie Kate Tingles, and these come in little blocks. I stitched this on Pictures Plus Murky, and I love it. This year, I'm going to have it displayed somehow.
I love it. I love all the colors.
I need to come up with something, but I've had it finished it's shameful for how long I've had it finished, but I'm going to display it. And then I have another Lizzie Kate, and I would consider these blocks. When you get a pattern, it comes with 2 words in each pattern. So this stitches up really quickly. Is this upside down?
I think it's upside down. I was trying to read the bottom. I was like, I think that's Halloween.
Well, that doesn't explain our post-eclipse personality.
Mindsets.
Whew. So it comes with 2 words, and it stitches up super quick. So again, I would consider this blocks. Murky 28 count Lugana Picture This Plus. I stitched. This is a Christmas one, Lizzie Kate, and again, each card comes with 2 words, so they go really quickly. Picture This Plus Legacy. And I finished this a while back too. I'm going to have it displayed this year because it's just a crying shame to have it in a bin. This is on Oaken, and it is, I believe, Christmas Rules. Christmas Rules is a free pattern on Lizzie Kate. I think it's I'll say website, but it might be a blog. And again, you get 2 for each little card. And I do consider these blocks. I'm going to have information below if you want any other details. I think I stuck mainly with the colors it was called for, so I'll put that below. If you have any questions, let me know. We're going to try to go a little bit faster. If you need to slow us down, you can. This is Little House Needleworks, Jack's Tree Farm. This went really quickly. It's not as large as some of her other block series, and I feel like I was able to get a finish in no time. So I am going to have this framed. I love it. It's on Ale by Pictures Plus 28 count Lugana. So that's a block series. Here's a small block series. It's a Lizzie Kate, and they come in 3 patterns. I can show you the patterns. It's called Snow Stories, and it's a Flip It series. I think any of her Flip It's would count as blocks. So if you want to join along, you're stitching other things, you don't have a lot of time, this goes super quick. Just a couple colors. And that's certainly a block series. I think I have one other block series finish. And this is Little House Needleworks ABC Sampler. And it goes quicker than you think because these houses are not very big. Finished it on a cream Lugana. My husband gifted me these patterns, and now I'm just going to look at Hobby Lobby for a frame, like something that's already ready made but has these dimensions that I can just pop it in.
It's cute.
So I finished it on sticky board with some batting. So yeah, that one goes really quick.
Nice.
And then I think we'll get into whips. Do you have any block series whips?
I do, which this first one, so I have the whole series for this because you gave it to me for my birthday like a couple years back when I was like newish to stitching. So this is Country Cottage, Needleworks, Snow Village. And I had started on this one. This is the snowflake stand, not to be confused with the snowball stand like I was earlier. It's like, doesn't look great. But, so I started this, but I think with the fabric, and I think this is just an 18 count Aida. I'm not sure the color.
It's a 14.
14 count. But I think I should have laid it out differently. I'm not sure if they have
I remember
the
someone
whole...
posted that she thought it was more long waist than up and down.
I need to see if I can find the whole finished piece, what it looks like. So I
think
started it a little
okay.
bit and then stopped it because I was like, do I need to do it this way? But I feel like I can do it long ways and it still turn out well. So that's one of the whips, and this comes, do I need to show all the?
Sure. Country Cottage Needleworks, and that is Snow Village.
So we've got the Snow Village banner.
I think I have Snow Village too, so if we won't show the same things, I'll just skip over it, and vice versa.
And then we've got Snow Cone Cart, Snow Boutique. I'm trying to make it so it's easier to see. The Popsicle Cart, I feel like it'd be too cold. There we go.
It's a Snow Village.
Ooh, Peppermint Parlor.
That's so pretty.
I like that house. I like those colors.
DMC and Classic Color Works.
Which I haven't kitted up.
I think I kitted up when I gave it to you.
And then this is Snowball Stand. Skate and Sled Shop. Iced Coffee Cafe.
I love it.
Super cute. And then the last one is the Iced Creamery. Or Ice Creamery. I think that'll be super cute. I just need to figure out how I'm going to lay them all out before I finish.
We need to go through that. Oh, I think I'm just sneeze. We're going to have to cut this out.
Bless you.
We'll cut that out.
And then my second, if I can get this open, sorry for the zipping. The second block series I had started on is JBW Designs 'Twas the Night Before Christmas ornaments. So I've got all 4 of them. It's 4 in a series. And these are super cute. And I started them, I finished the first little block in the first pattern, but I think I'm going to switch my fabric. I really...
Either your fabric or your floss.
Yeah. That is true, because I feel like, which I'll show it here.
They stitched it looks like on a white.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I should do it on a white, because I just feel like this red is too bright for the gingerbread.
I could see. I know what you're talking about.
So I'd either need to do like a darker red and more muted colors, or switch the fabric. So I think I'm going to try to switch the fabric. It was pretty fast to stitch these. I mean, it's a small pattern, but I thought it was super cute.
You probably have a white.
Oh yeah, I've got tons. But super cute. Just need a different color scheme, and I'm just doing the called for DMC. So those are my 2
And
whips.
she has some other whips, but I have them here, so she didn't need to bring them. This is one of our block series that we started this past Christmas, and I absolutely love it. Shannon Christine Sugar Plum Village.
Which I love that one.
I love it. And I think the only changes I made were that I added Krynic, and this is in a Picture This Plus Lugana, but I can't tell you what color. Nope, it's not Picture This Plus. I think this is Country Mocha. I don't think it's vintage. I think it's just country. That's where I am so far.
Which we're about on the same part. I think I need to do more of the snow on the bottom.
Yep. And I'm using all of the called fors, which seems to be a lot of weeks in DMC. And of course I added the Krynic. Maybe Emma can you put that back in there for me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. This is one of my favorites, and I started this a long time ago because my youngest daughter was in elementary school, I think, when I started this. And this is Glendon Place. You guys know my long-time love for Glendon Place. This is Spooky Town Square.
Oh, I love that one.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen this finished.
I haven't.
But I love it. Look at that frame, too. Her frames are amazing. She's based out of Florida, and I think it was Stitchy Linda that was telling me that she has all of her models up at Brick City.
Ooh,
So I need to make that as a goal. I'm stitching this on Crystal Nocturne Ada 16 count. I don't know why I do that 16 count to myself. But I think I could see this better. Do you guys want to see my amazing start? I mean, I think I'm halfway there. I'm not. But I did outline a... Okay, first of all, this is the fabric.
It's a big piece.
Yeah. And this is where I am, in the middle square. And that, is that a cat or a rat?
Looks like a rat, maybe it's a cat. Both.
I love it. And the reason I remember that my youngest was in elementary school because she's always loved little tiny details, miniatures. And she was like, finish this and put it in my room. And I was like, okay. But at this rate, it may be finished for her children's children. But they come in 4 series, 4 parts, and they have 4. So I think these are a very neat block series. Then I have an ink circles.
Oh, I love ink circles.
Okay, I'm not sure I see this one too much. Another Year Creeps By. Maybe people don't enjoy Halloween the way we do.
Oh, that one's really pretty.
Look how cool it is. Every one is like a spooky thing. It's like bones and eyes and
creepiness. Oh, I think I remember seeing that one.
You know what slowed me down? I started wonky. I started like this block. I started this block, but the way I started it, it was like it was up here. And so this border is backwards.
Oh.
So I'm doing a lot of thinking. And this is stitched on a fabric I picked up at Fire Poppies. And I have no idea what it is.
It's pretty.
But it is beautiful, I thought, for this. And this is where I'm at. But I love it. And again, that is, sorry, it's hard to see. That is Ink Circles, Another Year Creeps By. So I think that's a super fun block series. Like I said, some of these maybe aren't your traditional, but it might be something that you guys are either stitching on or you would like to start. I have a Year at Hawk Run Hollow.
Wow.
This is a block series, and this is really if you're into blocks, because these suckers are huge. This was my NFL stitch, which means I have the first few months done and nothing much to speak of. I tried to stitch, I don't know, I'm not sure what I had
kind of like how you were dividing the blocks out to see.
January, February. It is stitched on Picture This Plus Legacy Linen. And I think this is a fun block series.
I love
So
the
I have that
little
one.
skating rink on
Yeah, I do
February.
too.
That one's
I
cute.
knew you would love February because it's your month.
Yep.
I
That
have
is it.
another. And this is, again, in one of those Lynn X.
Oh, yes. I love, because these project bags are huge.
We got this at StitchCon. And this is fun. This is Halloween at Hawk Run. And again, we are big time Halloweeners. Not to be confused with our weenie dogs.
They're a mess.
We love it. So I got started on that. This is on Picture This Plus Fawn. I believe this is Fawn. And I have one block pretty much done. This was, not only do I have this block done, but this was also the one where I did the 1/1 eyeballs
Oh,
in comparison to the 2/2. Well, it's hard to see. This kind of blows it out, but the white actually does show up on the fawn.
Mm-hmm.
So one block. Aren't they so neat? There's nothing neater than like an outline block.
Mm-hmm.
So cute. So I have, that's a block series. This next one I have in the lineup, meaning I am actively working on it. And this is Little House Needleworks Early Americans. Let's see, I'm working on Martha. Nope. Yeah, I am working on Martha's house.
Mm-hmm.
This is on Picture This Plus L and 28 count Lugana. I'm using the border that it came with. I'm not adding anything to it. But again, I'm actively working on it and I love it. George really gave her the largest white house he could find. So I'm busy stitching on that. And let's see, you want to show them the patterns while I pack this away?
We got Patrick Henry.
Love it.
And then Nathan Hale.
So cute.
That's a big house.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Freedom.
I'm trying not to show you the back because there's literally nothing covering the pattern.
Paul Revere. Which I was watching I forgot what the series is, but basically it's like they take like common myths or misunderstandings within history. Yeah, and wasn't Paul Revere the one that was like, the British are coming?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't actually make it to say that. He was in a group with 2 other guys and he was captured early on. And so he actually didn't say that, which I was surprised to learn. Molly Pitcher.
These are really good. Like I said, I'm doing that Cokie Roberts reading her books, audiobooks. And we're starting Ladies of Liberty this week.
Got some blue. Ooh. John Hancock. Fiddle. There we go.
I finished that. That was the middle one on the thing because it went really fast because the house is open. Oh, and this is the White House of all White Houses.
Washington.
We love a good Martha.
Living large.
Very little to know about Martha, though. She asked George to burn her letters, and he did. He's like, Abigail Adams, he refused, so we know a lot about Abigail. But this is a pretty Southern.
Super
which
cute.
I think that she may still have some. And you know, what I like is her vinyl is different than the other vinyls. And it actually doesn't, because you know, this has more of like a, most of them traditionally have more of like that slick and maybe stick to something, but that does not. So this is pretty Southern. I know she's extremely pregnant right now, so I'm not sure if her Etsy site is still active or not, but I will link it below if it is. And then I'm working on this. And this is Farmhouse Christmas on 28 count.
Oh, I like
Picture this
one.
plus Lugana. And she actually has a freebie border, which I did print out because I am doing the freebie border as I go. And again, see, this is my favorite L because look at how white reacts to L. It loves it. So I'm gonna try my best to have it done by Christmas. So that is in my active. You want to show these?
Of course. Grandma's Quilts, which that's probably my favorite one in this
That's
series.
what I'm working on in the middle.
Quilt Square. Then we've got Baba Black Sheep.
So cute.
And then
I've already stitched this once.
Cock-a-doodle Doo. This one's super cute.
I did it separate to put in that little shelf.
I do remember that one. These are so cute. I love these colors.
I think these are 2 of them that I remember I gave your sister 2 that I stitched.
Do remember that.
Yeah.
A little set. Dairy
Which
Darling.
is fun about these blocks. If you want to join building block Sal with us, you don't have to stitch the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I like about them too. You can kind of pick and choose. This is Little Red Barn.
Or you could stitch 2 or 3.
Horsing around. Or 1. You never know.
Like I said, I've stitched 1 individual and I've stitched 2 of these together as a gift.
Grandpa's Pickup, which I love a little red truck for Christmas.
I love that.
Pinewood Farm. Oh, we have an area called Pinewood.
We do.
And
We're
then
designing it after us.
Farm Folk.
Summerville,
Oh, I
South
like
Carolina.
this.
Look at the little dog.
That's so cute.
How cute is that?
Super cute.
So that is active. And then I have, this is an active whip. And actually Kathy just came out this week and she has, first of all, let me tell you what I'm stitching. Hands on Design Cool Beans series. And I have all of the cool beans. In fact, I think I got so overzealous I had some extras and I gave them to Emma.
Yes. So I've got part of this.
So I'm stitching these all together. Let me organize them so Emma can show them to you. Show.
Of course.
These are Hands on Design. Be careful, the patterns are back.
Cuppa. These are super cute. And you said these are Hands on Design?
Yes.
We've got
Kathy
My
Haberman.
Cup Runneth Over. I'm trying to read this backwards.
I know.
This one is...
You're such a great reader. She learned to read when she was 4. She was an early bird.
A Hug in a Cup. I think it was just because I was competitive with my older sister. I was like, I want to be like her.
It worked.
Mm-hmm. Coffee and Friends. She's always been a good influence. Let's see. Rise and Grind. That one's cute with a little sun. And then 7 a.m. Somewhere. I like that one. And this one says, Go Your Own Way.
That reminds me of the song. I won't break out. I'll try not to break out.
I love High School Musical. Oh gosh, a whole lot of love. I was like,
Latte
I was gonna
love.
say A World Behind. I was like, wait.
But I'm stitching this on Opal, Cashel 28. Picture this plus linen, Cashel linen. Because I feel like this doesn't even, maybe further back shows more. Doesn't it look like it was just spilled with like some medium, like medium coffee? So I started on the border. And what I was going to say is Kathy actually came out this week and has made not necessarily an adjustment to the border, but an easy way to count.
Oh.
Because I found, I got just a teeny bit lost, which there was no like real definite, with this being a whole line, I need to do a basting stitch maybe so I can get the middle of the pattern. And the patterns vary 1 to 2 stitches, so not many. But if you want to get them evenly lined up in your squares, I don't have a picture of them stitched all together, but she may on her website. And again, that's just part of the border. But now she has simplified the border and getting your squares
I love
all
that.
together. So I think actually, I'll put that in there because I think, do you have any kitted but not started? Because that's the last of my blog whips.
Yes, I have. So this is kitted but not started because I got this from Stitch and Kitten. So I believe I showed it 2 episodes ago. My husband actually found it.
It's a great block series. Again, I hope that we're inspiring you guys on what a block series could be.
Let's see. So these are the Bent Creek, and it's the Charts and Snaps. Charts and
these.
Snaps.
I need to buy these.
So we've got January Snows, and this came with the fabric. I think I'm going to try to stitch it. I've never done 32 count linen.
It's a country
But it's
mocha,
a country
not vintage,
mocha.
but country.
So we're going to try that one if you can see it.
You have your knives.
And then we'll go this way.
Oh, your
February
favorite.
glows.
Favorite.
For February.
February. We're trying to keep our southern in.
Yes, March blows. April glooms. Doesn't really rhyme, but it's still super cute.
What else would rhyme with April?
Maple.
April. I don't think that's it.
I don't think it's supposed to rhyme because this is May blooms, but it would be nice. Let's see. June zooms because we will be zooming to StitchCon. Like that. July sings. This one's cute. The little bluebirds. August rings.
Have you seen that? That reminded me, you should zoom in. Have you seen that meme that was like not saying a word because I've already said something about my husband's driving and he's asked if I want to drive?
I'm like, that happens. September. No, I still say something. I'm like, you're too close.
Me
You're too
too.
close. September blues. November twirls.
We're getting older now, so I'm like, where are your glasses? Poor guy.
October curls. Oh, I broke his glasses the other day. He has a backup pair. But I'm like, we're gonna have to reschedule.
You know, that reminded me when I was talking about Dad. Somebody in our video before last
December swirls.
had said we should bring Dad on.
Oh.
So I thought that maybe when Emma is busy with baby, I could have a guest host.
He would love that.
It won't be live though. He's a sailor for 30 years, so we need editing capabilities. But he really would love it. You know, I told Emma today that he told me something is coming from 123 Stitch, and when he gets here to open it, I was like, don't mind if I do. So yeah.
Don't mind if we do. That's my only one that's kitted up that I currently have here. I have the stuff to kit up a few more, but haven't done it yet.
Let me show you guys what I have kitted up.
It's all the inspo.
And no, I don't have a problem.
I think this is an opposite of a problem.
I bought this Atomic Ranch Greystone
I really like Atomic Ranch.
at StitchCon. And I'm not going to show all these because these are Emma's, the same thing she
Snow Village.
Snow Village, but this is what I'm stitching with them on. And I do have them kitted up as well. So Emma and I are twins. I have, this is a blog series that I would love to get started on. I was just so into it when it came out, but I haven't done a thing.
Oh, I brought that one too.
These actually, I think we've shown before, so I have them separate from the pattern so we can easily
Show them without worrying
show
about
them without
showing
showing everything else. These are Big City Christmas by Country Cottage Needleworks. And so it reminds me of like New York.
Reminds me of Home Alone. Home Alone 2, I guess.
Yeah,
This one.
which is New York.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the same wavelength there, Emma.
We are. Now I'm ready for Christmas.
Me too. But no, we gotta have fall first.
Yes.
In summer, we're planting all these things.
Poor summer.
And
I love summer and gardening and
I'm gonna stitch it on ale naturally. And I would show you these guys, but here, you can get the gist. It's gonna be prim.
I love it.
Look at that. What in the heck?
Your green got tangled.
Yeah. So I have these ready to go. They're just waiting on me. I think I have other things to stitch at the same time. This bag,
I love that bag.
Dot Dot Goose Design, and this was maybe one of the first ones that I ever bought from Dot Dot Goose Designs.
I think it's just, those are fun Christmas colors.
They
Like I
are.
like the fun peppermints. And
So I tried to match them up,
Oops.
and this is Gingerbread House. Remember the Gingerbread Village, which is kind of like a company piece to my Santa's Village that I finished. And I have kitted it up with both DMC and Classic. Oh, I just lost a
We
series.
lost the pattern.
Do you want to show these? And I'll grab that?
Yes. We've got Gingerbread Village. Let's see. We've got Gingerbread House number 6. I think these are all just numbered.
Yeah.
Gingerbread House number 5. Oh, here we go. Gingerbread Boy and
And
Snowman.
they have some of them I have buttons for.
And I love that. That is super cute. That's as cute as a
I
button.
know.
Excuse me. Gingerbread Train. Gingerbread Girl and Peppermint Tree. I want a peppermint tree.
Then we can make peppermint shakes.
Gingerbread House number 7.
That's one of the favorite things that I make for them for the holidays are peppermint, my special peppermint shakes.
Gingerbread House number 3, I think.
And a button.
I love the buttons.
I don't think I have all the buttons.
Gingerbread House number 4. You have a good bit of them though. That's good.
Yeah, I think if I was buying them from somewhere that had the button, I bought it, but otherwise,
number 2.
I just finished out my series.
Number
So
8.
cute. And I planned to stitch it. I stitched the other on natural, but it had the not glitter, but
Number 1.
you know what I mean? That fabric looks
It's like the
glittery.
opalescent.
Yeah, I think that's it. But it was natural. So I
That
put it up.
sounds pretty.
This I super want to start. This is Pansy Patch quilts. And this is their Peppermint Lane series. You want to show this?
I do. Let's see. Ooh.
And I don't have the fabric, but I've just kitted it up with the
Got
threads.
The Pinwheel House. Sorry if it's glary. And then we've got Christmas House. These are super cute. Gingerbread House.
But these have a lot of stitching to
Peppermint
them.
House. They look like they do,
Like,
especially
this
those
isn't
houses.
going to be a quick series, yeah.
Sugar Cookie House. That one's cute. Tea House. This kind of looks like the sugar plum colors, the pinks and the blues.
I love it.
Ooh, a Needleworker House. Cute. Cranberry House.
Super cute.
And then Pomegranate House.
Love it. So that again is
Super cute.
Pansy Patch Quilts, and this bag, it doesn't say
Oh, I have that
who.
one too. That
And
looks
I
like
just
it would
printed
be
their
a...
freebie border.
Is that Dot Dot Goose?
It doesn't say.
Well, I know with like, because I have some of
Maybe
her
her
bags from a
prior
couple years
early,
ago.
yeah.
It didn't have the...
I mean, that's a good bet, probably. This is, I started this, and I got the most minimal of starts. Again, that's that fabric. Let's see if it says.
Oh, yeah.
Raw silver
Purple.
linen. That's what that is.
Cute.
And I'm stitching on this glitter house,
Ooh.
which I have glitter houses that I display, not glitter houses, paper houses that I display every Christmas. I'm gonna show you.
do.
Glitter House Village,
We got the
Country
Glitter
Cottage
Village.
Needleworks.
This is Glitter House number 4. I think these are all labeled.
Yeah.
Glitter House number 2.
Colors
Glitter
are
House
beautiful.
number 1.
And here's one that I was starting on.
Cute. I want to say that's Glitter House number 9. Ooh, this one's pretty. Glitter House 7. Glitter House. I want to say that's 5. Or no, 3.
I think I'm gonna get this one organized.
Let's do it. Glitter House 8. I know, I've been trying to organize all my craft room and stitching and stuff. And then Glitter House 6.
You know what gets in my
These are gonna be
way is the
beautiful
fact that I want to
On
actually
that.
stitch. And that is the raw silver. And this is the one I started on.
Ooh.
So Glitter House 3.
Yep.
And these are the colors, if that tells you anything.
They're super cute.
Cryonic,
Ooh,
and
I like that
anyone that
cryonic.
knows me knows I am a cryonic gal.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to see the start? Can you even see it?
I kind of can. Boom.
Here we go.
Hey, a start's a start. Even if it's one stitch, it's still a start.
But I love it. And like I said, I'm never, ever going to de-stash because whatever, I don't have a lifetime to stitch. This one will. And hopefully we'll get some new stitchers in the next generations.
If they're my kids, they
And
will
we'll
stitch.
just keep on passing it down. This I have not put it up, so I won't show that one yet. I'll show that in the patterns, not in the kits. This one, my beautiful children kitted up for me at Christmas. And this is a Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. And I've seen House of Stitch and Stash, Rika, has started this. And she started with this peacock. And whew,
That blue. is
I'm in
very
love.
blue.
So you can see all the DMC that my children blessed me with.
Which this is the one where Joanne sent me like triple the DMC, so I've got plenty of extras for those colors.
In a
if you
half
need.
yard of Legacy by Picture This Plus. So I can't wait to get going on this. This will be a this year new start. You know what I'm considering though? Virginia Stitcher is back. She took a little hiatus, but she's back. And she's doing stitching this year. She's doing New Start 60 plus for her birthday. So I was thinking, wouldn't 55 be a great birthday? That's in 2 years. And I could do 55 starts.
I like
Because
that.
again, I'm not that worried about what I don't get finished. I enjoy this. This is my hobby, and whatever I don't stitch will one day be Emma's or anyone else in our family that stitches. It will stay with everyone. So, yep. This is, I have all the floss, but I haven't picked out my fabric yet. And this is Nutcracker Village.
Oh, I love this
Country
one.
Cottage Needlework.
So we've got the Sugar Plum Sweet Shop, which Barbie and the Nutcracker was probably my favorite Barbie movie growing up.
That reminds me of she bought a DVD at Goodwill.
Yes, that's where DVDs. Goodwill is the place to go for DVDs, especially for old like Nickelodeon shows, Disney shows.
But her video stops at the
Spanish.
most anticlimactic
Yes.
portion of the video.
That's Spanish chocolate shop. Yeah, at the end when you find out, I'm not going to spoil it, but at the end where she's supposed to be reunited with the other person, it skipped over, and so it was very anticlimactic.
Look how pretty these are.
That's beautiful.
These are just
Oh, I
some
like
of-
that.
I have
purple.
all the colors, but it's just some.
This is Dewdrop's Flower Shop. Cute. Oh, sorry. We've got Arabian Coffee Shop.
Arabian. Okay,
I
we
love
gotta stop
Aladdin.
singing.
Russian Peppermint
Billy
Shop.
Box makes us want to sing.
I know, we're just so happy about it.
It's because Emma's favorite cartoon growing up was Bob the Builder.
Yes. Scoop like a Disney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Snow
we
Queen's
fix
Ice
it.
Cream Parlor. Like, it's so funny when you're little how you remember all that stuff, but then you're studying for an exam in college, you're like, why can I remember this?
Bob
Yes. Mother Ginger's Candy Shop.
I love all these.
They're super cute. A Chinese tea room. I like how they have all the little people with them too. Drosselmeyer's Toy Store.
I just think if and when I finish all of these, how excited the little grandchildren will be to see them
yes. Clara and Prince.
finished. I think even my boys, because they love bright lights and they like music and lights.
Mm-hmm.
Seem to already be musical.
Store. Oh, for sure.
You know, and athletic. My oldest grandson, who is now just over 1, loves a golf club.
Yes, he does.
So everything better watch out.
He was popping those Easter eggs.
This one I've shown recently. It is Country Cottage Needleworks, Main Street.
Ooh,
Make sure no other patterns are showing. I don't think so.
perfect. We've got Main Street Flower Shop, which I love that blue. We've got the post office. And then grocery.
These were all charted in DMC, and so I pulled all the DMC, and then I pulled my fancy
Bakery.
floss, and I did my own conversion for Main Street.
Ooh,
So if you guys are interested, once I show them to you,
bookstore.
let me know, and I will be more than happy to share my conversion.
The cafe. I love these colors. Are these the conversions? Those are pretty.
Yep.
The art gallery.
I think they're more style.
The
Now, there are a
dress
lot of blocks
shop.
for this one.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
Country Cottage Needleworks, Main Street. And I don't think I've seen this one
Gazebo.
stitched too much, but it's an everyday
No.
kind of stitch.
I really like it. And then the coffee shop.
I love that. And I
Super
chose Serene 28 count Lugana. Picture this plus.
cute.
And so far this is what I have stitched, because you can tell I did the roof. Well, maybe you can't tell. I did the roof and I did not like the roof. So that's when I decided to do a conversion.
I like it.
And then these are my colors.
Those are pretty.
And again, it's a brighter stitch,
Mm-hmm.
but these are the colors that I think are gonna
Really
do
pop,
well for
especially
what
in
I
the front.
have going on. And this is a bag by Dot Dot Goose.
Mm.
I think, did I buy you one of these? Is it quilted but like in a honeycomb
Think so.
pattern? Well, that's what I was thinking about if I did in a couple of years, if I did the 55 starts, is that I should start getting like 2 project bags a month. And I could have 55 starts in 55 new project bags.
I like that.
So keep the stitchy community thriving. This, maybe a dot dot goose.
I like that fabric.
So cute. And this I've shown not too long ago, Country Cottage Needleworks. This is one of the newer ones. And this is the beach boardwalk. Emma's actually interested in
this one. Yes, I need to get it.
this one.
So we've got, I can't read backwards, Surf Shop, the Saltwater Taffy Shop, the Boardwalk Shop, oh, that one's super cute, the Souvenir Shop, the Ice Cream Shop. Oh, I definitely need this series. I love how they finished it individually though too.
Yeah.
Bike Shop.
And again, for your block series, you don't have to commit to a huge series.
Shop.
This is how I'd
Super
like
cute.
to get with all of them. Just the large rings, which I did find on Amazon thanks to a viewer.
Oh,
and again,
yes.
I'm not going to use the floss drops because if I have any of this left over, it's going back into my classic Colorworks stash, and so I really need this part. That's just what works best for me. And then I'm stitching this on Mint 28 count Lugana by Picture
Very beachy.
This Plus.
I like that.
I love it. So I have that one. Gotta get it back in here, okay.
These big rings are really.
Oh, I love those big rings. I know, I can't remember. They're binder.
Are they the 3-inch binder rings?
No, those are, I think, bigger than 3-inch, but I'm not sure. Let's see what this one is. I actually thought of 2 series that I would love to have.
Ooh, write them down.
Yeah. This I'm going to stitch on Dapple, and it is Frosty Forest, and this has been my favorite one of my favorites for a long time.
So we got the Frosty Forest, the Snow Girl's Cottage. We've got the Snow Deer, the Snow Foxes, and then we've got the, I don't know what that one says backwards, the Snowy Friends.
Cute.
And this is super cute. It's the Bluebird Cabin. And then the Snowy Reindeer. The Frosty Forest. The Raccoon Cabin. And this is so cute. Snowman's Cottage. I love those colors.
And I'm stitching this on, or going to, on Dapple by Picture This Plus, 28 count Lugana. And these are just, I have all the colors, but these are just a few that I pulled out.
I like that. I haven't seen Dapple before. It's a cute fabric.
I've used it on some other things. I like how it kind of has a little bit of maybe, it's not brown, gray.
Yep.
So I have that. And then we'll get that back together. We certainly don't want to miss, do we?
No. Well, we don't want to lose it.
That's true. This bag, I buy from her sometimes on Etsy, but I've not seen her on Instagram. She has an Instagram, but I can't remember her.
Is there a label?
Mm-mm.
I love the quilt.
But I love because of she stitches them, they're not perfect squares, but they're close. And I love this bag. So I have in this bag kitted up Kringles, because what a great block series that would be.
Oh, I love Kringles. Is this Cricklewood Crossing? For
No, it's like starts with a P. Pam. Can't remember right off. So that's all. I don't have the fabric yet. I'm not sure if ale would work for that or if it would make it just look too dark. These are not kitted up. This one I think is my last kitted up project, which I've thought of this one several times recently to start. And this is By the Bay Needle Art, Home Sweet Home. And you can see down here.
The whole set.
And I would
super cute.
love for this to be hanging up in my bedroom. Do you think that'd be perfect? My walls are kind of a sage, and that is totally a Charleston situation.
Oh, yep, all the vibes.
And so I couldn't decide the fabric. I pulled fawn, but I don't know. Kind of reminds me of what this is.
Mm-hmm.
See, you have some clouds you want to stand out.
And it looks like a lot of coverage too.
Yeah. So with
There's
this, this is a bag that we received at StitchCon from our table mate, and it is a Vera Bradley laptop bag, which is absolutely perfect, especially for a large special project. And I think she said she got these at the Vera Bradley outlet, and they were maybe $9.
Yeah, and it keeps stuff like it's very like protected in there too because it's thicker. I like them.
So I have that in there, but I think that is my last. Oh, I have one more. Even though I've stitched them separately, this would be have it all kitted up, and I think it would be perfect to use as your block series. And this is Hands on Design Season 2.
Oh, I love
But I have seen Fat Quarter Shop, Kimberly actually stitched them all as one, and it shows it on the back. But this would be perfect for your block series if you just want to stitch along with the month individually. But she stitched them all as one. I have stitched a few of them, but not all of them. But to me, that is definitely a block series. And with that, I also have her Season 1, which you could stitch all together or separately for your blocks. Hands on Design, Season 1, A Year of Celebrations, and Season 2. I've stitched mine separately, but you could do it together. Either way, it still counts as block. And I have these, but I think Emma might have some of these. Are you showing these?
Let me see.
I don't think
I
you
only
have
have
this set.
2 of them. So I have the Halloween. So I just have the Halloween.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and show these. These are Heart and Hand Square Dance. And these are certainly blocks.
Oh, they want to be together.
Yeah, they two belong together, but you can stitch it separately. And I've stitched a few of them separately. But you can stitch them together. And I believe on her website she has a border. At least for the Halloween ones, I know she does. But maybe for these. Shows them individual, but you could stitch them either way. So again, Heart in Hand Square Dance. And these are definitely blocks. So I think that's it for my kitted blocks. Do you have any block series that aren't kitted?
Yes, I have. So I'll do the Halloween square dance. I have 2 of these. I think there's more. I've got 1 and 2. So we've got the first one, which I thought these were super
And I know
cute.
she does have a border for those, for sure, on her website.
And then we've got 2, which I love this little.
Oh, it shows you on the back.
Scene. Oh, with them all together. There we go. So you could stitch them together or separate. Oh, that one just shows
separate,
individual. I thought that was super cute.
I think those are adorable, Emma.
And then, let's see, I'm starting with just the smaller ones I have. I'm starting to collect
some of these. Right, I have
some of the
Snapperville as well, which are
Snappervilles.
certainly blocks. Tiny blocks that you can get done really quickly.
So we've got Main Street, and this is Bent Creek. And then we've also got, which these might be from a different series, because this is the Pumpkin Farm.
I think these were extra that I had, because I do have all the Snapperville series, but I didn't bring them or we'd be here for
a while.
You guys were good and sick of us.
I'm like, womp womp. Let's see. Then these are Lizzie Kate. They're well, these are the snippets, but they're all sleds. So they've got the Nutcracker sleds, which these would
just
be
a
a quick
tiny
little
block.
block. The Night Before Christmas sleds, which I got these. They were on sale after Christmas last year. Or
One,
this
two-
past Christmas.
1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
Was it
stitch.
their Black Friday?
Oh,
really
maybe it
good Black
was.
Friday.
And then these are the stocking sleds. So I thought these were cute.
I love those.
And then some of them we kind of had were the same because I also have the
Oh, I already showed those.
carol. So it's just the double
But what's
flip.
it called, just so they know?
It's called double flip.
Christmas Spirit.
Yep, Christmas Spirit
With
with a
charm.
charm.
And that's
And
the whole
so
one I showed
you already
you guys.
saw
Yep.
this. And then I've also got the Big City Christmas that I wanted to show, which you've already seen.
We do a lot of doubles around here.
Yes.
I guess that means we don't share well.
Like, I need it.
Oh,
And
I love
then
these. And I do have
these I
those in the
love.
Halloween and the Christmas.
I love these. I got
But hers
these
will be
at
down.
StitchCon last year. So they're the
It's a good
pedal pusher,
representation.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the hang 10 heifer. Well, actually, let me just show them all together because they are all together. But the names are so funny too.
And again, these are pedal
Some
pushers.
block cities.
This is the beach one, but she has Christmas and Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and July 4th.
It's all the little farm animals.
We fell in love with those
I
at
love these.
StitchCon.
Mm-hmm. But those were the ones I brought because the Big City Christmas. I have the Sugar Plum Village. And I think that's it. I don't have so many blocks, but I'm
We
collecting
do have a
them.
lot that are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are blocks that I have that are not kitted up, so they're just the blocks. And this is, she has a lot, but these are the ones I've collected. Little House Needleworks, Hometown Holiday.
Ooh.
Let's see, this is the coffee shop. They're both in DMC and Classic, and I just haven't pulled them.
Mm-hmm.
Mercantile.
Their little scenes look so peaceful.
They're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Shop. We're gonna have to wrap this up. I hear Ajax.
The weenie dogs are rebelling.
Music store. Grandma's house. I'm gonna change that to Mimi's. The diner, which is so precious. My grandmother and I, we had a little hometown diner in our hometown, and we used to eat there a lot on Fridays. Oop, I got carried away. Bookstore. I tried to pick ones actually that meant something to me and growing up in our little town. This is grocery store. And then toy store. Because if that doesn't remind you of being with your grandmother, I don't know what in the world does.
Oh. I think it ran out of batteries. Yep, it's out of batteries.
Okay, well, we'll just continue.
We continue on. Our lighting situation is...
We've outlasted our lights, so that means it's time for us to skidoo. And we're back. We've had a lighting situation. This is Raise the Roof Christmas Land, and they all come in sets, and these were actually with silks. These are older patterns. So I have, these are the patterns, and it makes a little town.
I like Raise the Roof.
I do too. You could probably find these on eBay, Etsy. This shows you them all stitched together. Christmas Land, Home for Christmas. And that's the last one.
Cute.
So again, Raise the Roof. These are in silks, and they have some buttons. I guess those could be considered kitted.
Mm-hmm.
I have Country Cottage Needleworks. I don't see these too much. These are the, let me see, Winter Wonderland series.
Oh, those are pretty.
This shows you all together. And they come with the, I don't want to show you the pattern, but I'll show you the silk. 2009. Gosh.
Dang.
I guess I've had these been stashed for a hot minute.
I like how they're all in little presents.
Winter Wonderland, Country Cottage Needleworks. And then I consider this a block. Little House Needleworks, The Weather Vane, and that's part 1. They come in, I think I actually have all of them in here. Part 1 is The Weather Vane. So that is Little House Needleworks.
Cute.
Those little blocks. How cute are those? I don't see those too much. This is another Little House Needlework, kind of like the Winter Wonderland, but it is From Sea to Shining Sea.
Aww.
And they all come separately, but I'm going to show you guys for time's sake, just them all together. And they also come with
The floss.
floss, which I think is, I'm trying to see if that is linen. Okay, I don't see it on there, but these come in several, let's see, several charts. It makes that. And again, we are trying to
Mini
beat the
dogs
clock.
are rebelling. Rebelling.
Rebelling. And again, you can see all the floss and the ones that I purchased. And I have this, which I think is a super cute block series. Pardon the crinkle. Quite honestly, I'm ashamed to say this has probably been in this situation since I purchased it, which was quite a long time ago. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Sweet Treats. And they all come in, like each cake is individual. So this all shows you the same one, but on the back I can see like this is pie.
The different.
So they all come separate, even though it just has the front picture again. Country Cottage Needleworks Sweet Treats. They all are in blocks. It says block number 4. But these have buttons as well.
Ooh, we love a button.
So I have all the buttons. How cute are those?
Those are adorable. I can't with AJ.
I know. He's really a mama's dog.
Yes.
So he has a hard time. He has, I guess because we're together all the time, that he does have some separation anxiety. He really wants to be with mama.
He's a good boy.
Versus anyone else in the whole free world.
Ruby's
and then
like,
the last one I have is brand new. Little House Needleworks. And this is Log Cabin Squirrel, but it's their Log Cabin Christmas blocks.
Oh,
which
that's
the
so
second block is
pretty.
now out.
You have to get that if you haven't.
So there is that. Whew. You know, there were some that like I said, I looked at. Pansy Patch has a Halloween one. And there was one more. Oh, I have the Frosty Friends, but there's a Forest. Country Cottage Needleworks has one in there, and it's like forest creatures. Like, but it's more what I would say kid-centric. But I can't remember the name of it. So the Pansy Patch fall ones and that Country Cottage one, I think I may treat myself because why not? This is my hobby and I absolutely love it. And again, like I said, I plan to never do a D-stash because it's rolling on downhill, everything around here. But anywho, like I said, please join us, Building Block Sal. It's hashtag Building Block Sal. I'll have it listed below. Join us on Instagram. Use the hashtag. We would love for you guys to stitch along with us. And we're going to start this in May. Pick a block.
Yep.
Stitch any block you want and let us know. We can't wait. And I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Our light has went out. Our dogs are over it. And it's, well, this is 5 minutes, but the other one was like 50, I think. So it's long for us. If we start talking too fast, I know I can tend to do that. You can slow us down on Instagram. We won't be offended. But thank you guys so much. Join us, and we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.